Now you go into the fourth quarter, even with these guys, and they go on that early run to kind of pull ahead. What did you see maybe going wrong during that stretch for you guys, or going right for those guys?
They were finishing big shots late in the shot clock. We were guarding. There were some times we actually started that quarter thing. We got a tipped ball. We just didn't come up with it. And then that's what an experienced team does. They didn't get rattled. They didn't get shook. They kept moving the ball. They had a lot of shots that they made at the end of the shot clock. And then we came down and we got shots around the rim, and we didn't finish some of those shots. I think they shot 50% from the field, and so that made a big difference. And then really the hard thing to overcome was they were scoring so many points at the free throw line. That was just tough. And when they got 19 more attempts at the free throw line than we did, and there's a 12-point differential there, and that was hard to overcome. And our kids were having a hard time because we didn't feel like it, the same thing was happening on both ends, and we felt like we couldn't get the same opportunities.
In terms of the fouls, did you see that more of what they were doing to draw fouls, or are you guys maybe making some bad fouls with the young team, or I guess what do you see play out there?
Judgment.
Merrill, big night for her, even though you guys didn't come away with the win, 33 points. I believe that was the first 30-point game since Green had 31 on WKU last year. What did you see from her tonight that allowed her to be so successful?
She's trying to do anything she can, not just score, anything she can to win, and trying to just will our team to win. And I was real proud of Mira, but I was also very proud of Macy Blevins tonight. Stepped up, finally got some shots to fall. She's been shooting the ball extremely well in practice, so it was good for her to see some of those fall. We needed a couple more. I just felt like overall we were having a hard time getting some of those shots around the rim put down, and they were making some tough shots from the perimeter. And then ultimately they were getting a lot of second opportunities down there. We were barely over 50% on our defensive boards, and so that's still an area that we've just that's hurting us a lot.
All right, Coach, talk about the free throw disparity. What do you tell your team in situations like this, basically when fouls called or being very one-sided and they can't, worry about the rest? What do you?
We talk about being strong with the ball. We talk about making sure that you get up a good shot or you get fouled, that you don't take an off-balance shot, that you're taking a bad shot with a small chance for a foul. We talk about boxing out early on the defensive boards and making sure that we get possession. We talk about guarding with our hands off of people, and so those are the things that we're trying to do. I just felt like tonight we were having a hard time getting to the line as many times as they were.
And it seems like Merrill was one of the only players who had it going pretty much the whole night. What do you tell the rest of the ladies, in situations like this?
Well, I think early on Alexis she was trying hard. She was trying to get going and just never could find that rhythm. And I told her really got to work less to get the shot off and make sure you get the free throw line. And as soon as she did that, she got fouled right away. But we couldn't get any more of that. Overall, I was real proud of how they played tonight. I felt like it was a different team tonight than it was just last week, and so early in the week. And so we keep getting better each week. Tonight there was a much more mature, poised team on the floor. We didn't make the shots that we needed to make. We didn't get the stops that we needed to get. We didn't get some of the breaks. Sometimes you just need things to go your way. We didn't get some of those. But overall, this team got better today.
All right. And Alexis seemed to go down with an injury in the fourth quarter. Is there anything that you can tell us about if she's okay or what's wrong with her?
Yeah, she's indestructible. She's fine.
Like you said, team got better today. A competitive game against a veteran team. There are times 3 or 4 graduates you can tell.
Yeah.
These guys, with 10 days off before the next game, I guess how much can you take away from this one in terms of a learning experience and what you guys need to get better at kind of heading into that one in Miami?
Yeah, as far as on the court stuff, it's still kind of the same stuff we're working on. But I think the big takeaway is what we've talked about, that they've already made that jump to being much more mature, much more poised and confident on the floor. And so as long as we maintain that and we keep growing from that point, I like where we are. And now I want to win. I want to win every game. We needed some breaks tonight. We needed some shots. We needed some stops. But I like how this team grew tonight in their maturity and their poise on the floor.